What am I painting with today? A Q-tip. More interesting mark making for AP Studio art students. Number one, thanks for watching this video. Number two, if you enjoyed it, please remember to give a thumbs up. Number three, I need more ideas and challenges, so please let me hear from you in the comments down below. And number four, don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. Please subscribe to my channel so that you can keep up with the new episodes that come out. I'm using a Q-tip and white acrylic paint on drawing paper. I painted a bluish black over the whole drawing paper and let it dry overnight. If I mess up on anything, I can take that same bluish black and paint over it. I mixed up a bunch of it and I put it in an old food container. I set some rules for myself in doing this particular drawing, in this particular painting, I guess you might call it. I'm using Q-tips. Number one, I'm using Q-tips to do the painting. Number two, I am leaving a little bit of black space in between each stroke with the Q-tip. And number three, I'm using cross contour lines across the face. So each line that I make is supposed to kind of accentuate the curve of the face itself. You can't see that in every mark that I make, like the ones I just made on the forehead were rather straight. But it's a little bit like a topographical map to kind of show the curves and the various surfaces of the face. I let the paint fade out as I drag the Q-tip across, and if a particular line needed to be brighter, I added more layers of white to that line after it had dried. So I might let it dry and a few minutes later come back and add another layer of white to that same line. Also try to keep the black spaces skinny where the face was brighter, and left wider black lines, not whiter, but wider black spaces where the face was darker, where the shadows were. And then using the Q-tip caused me to work differently than I would have with a brush. In a couple of videos back, we talked about mark making and creative mark making, and so this is just a different thing. In the other video, I used a fork. In this one, I'm using a Q-tip, and it caused me to work differently than I would have with a brush. And all the marks that I made were unique, creative, and a little bit more interesting because they were different than ones that you would probably make with a paintbrush. So here I am pulling the tape off of it. When I prepared my paper, I taped it to this drawing board so that the paint would kind of stretch the paper. It's a watercolor technique where you tape the paper down and then you get it wet, and then when it dries out really, really tight and flat. And so I did the same thing, only this time with acrylic paint. You let it dry overnight, and when you come back, it's just super flat. Also, the white edges kind of add to the professional look of it. It kind of gives it a nice crisp border, so it's real nice, and just kind of accentuates it.
Just a second.
Do you need help?
Quiet.
I don't tape off every picture that I do, but whenever I paint, I try and tape off the edges. So, hope you like it. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. If you have any challenges for me, that's what I'm really looking for. Some different ideas and some different challenges. If you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. Just hit that button and you'll be notified when I post another video right here on YouTube. And if you enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up. Every thumbs up I get helps increase my viewership. So until next time, thank you for watching and have a great day. God bless.